Okay, good evening folks. It is 22:15 on the 29th of March 2010. Just do a quick rundown here of today's action and how everything went. Starting on this Aussie dollar, it's kind of gone slightly against what I was thinking was going to happen, obviously, as you can see. Luckily, didn't try to get involved anyway, going short here. So it's not really made much difference to me, but I mean this is one of the pairs that I was thinking was actually starting to set up quite nicely, but since learned that the Bank of Australia have come out and said that rates are too low basically, and they've turned quite hawkish. So this is what's pushed the Aussie dollar up. It's gone up pretty much across the board. You've got big candles against every currency. I've been taking a look through the crosses. Many of the pairs were all setting up to look bearish. They'd all had really bad weeks. Like bearish thrust weeks, basically all of them, and then suddenly bang, it's all gone today. So just completely going to stand the side here, and we'll just have to wait and see what happens. We could go on another big run from here. I mean, for anyone who wants to maybe try and get involved in that, I guess again this 91.18 to 15 level now has been removed. Any kind of retest on that level would probably give you a good opportunity. But I mean, you can see here we've made a 9 count and we've still not had a bearish thrust bar. I mean, this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So this is the 18th hour without a bearish thrust bar. So I mean, it's quite an unreal sort of run. It's not very often. I don't think it would take me a while to find another formation where we've had 18 candles, even on a 5-minute chart, before we get a thrust. So yeah, really interesting developments here, and I think it's time to sort of stand aside here and just see how this all pans out. It could just be a reaction, this, and then we could see the overall trend kind of kicking in again. I mean, it could happen here. We might get a bearish thrust in the Asian session that could kick it all off. I mean, I'd imagine there probably was. I mean, the way all these charts have been setting up, there probably was a fair bit of money in this, up around these higher levels, I would imagine. So it could be defended still. You just don't know. But I mean, at the same time, this could possibly be all this money leaving the market today and getting ready to change their views. So anyway, I'm going to stand aside there. But anyone who wants to maybe try and go long, I think that 91.18 level looks the most likely sort of area at the moment. Moving on to the euro pound. As I said last night, we had a bit of a double thrust area here to try and look to buy the 89.71. We made a low 89.71 today, so we've taken along. Well, I've taken along anyway. I don't know if anybody else took it. I did the first one in the room there on the 15-minute chart, and then got another position going in on the 5-minute chart later on, and closed out some of this position here. So this is the thrust bar we took here. Closed out some of the position for 12 pips. I mean, it's got low risk on this pair, but each pip's worth a lot more. So closed out some of the position there, and was just waiting until we hit this TDST resistance up here on the 15-minute to take out some of that position. But I mean, we're kind of just hanging around at the moment, but hopefully this follows through. I mean, we did see this last time we tried to go long, similar kind of day, and kind of struggled from there. But hopefully maybe follows through tomorrow and we hold these positions overnight. But still remains to be seen. But made some pips anyway, and I think it pretty much covers what I've got open that I'm still exposed to this 15-minute entry, and then the other ones at break even. So all in all, it should be um, not a losing position anyway if it does go against me here. Um, Euro yen, nothing's changed here, so I'll just kind of move forward on these because I talked a bit longer on the Aussie dollar there. Um, Euro US dollar as well, same time as well. I mean, from looking at the weekly charts, the only thing I can say is that I still expect to see a bounce. But I mean, this daily action's all a bit kind of messed up at the moment as well. Not really quite what I was expecting. And pound Swiss franc has sort of tried to go higher again today, similar to the euro pound, going a wee bit lower and sort of bouncing a little bit. But again, nothing really to do there. Pound yen was ended up losing that position that we had in before. We have made a 9 count, so I'm actually waiting to see if we get a thrust bar here. This will close in actually 40 minutes. So it doesn't look likely that we'll get it yet, but we could see some weakness reappear again tomorrow. Because I mean, you can see that we have kind of failed this level again to the close. So we'll just have to see. And I'm expecting the US dollar yen to pull back a little bit before it heads higher. So we might possibly fail this level again. And we've only got 2 more days in the month, so we need to have a bit more of a failure of the level than that. So yeah, still keeping an eye on that. And pound dollar has completed this 9 count, which is worrying for the bears, and I was one of the bears. But today you can see we're actually going to close back above this triple thrust level here. So I mean, personally, that kind of makes everything a bit more sort of standing aside sort of action. I'm not going to be doing anything there. US CAD tried to remove this bullish thrust low, but it looks like it's going to fail. And US dollar Swiss francs, nothing again today. And US dollar yen is nothing happened today, just waiting for it to pull back to this weekly support, resistance turn support, and then I'll look to go long there. So yeah, so that's pretty much it, folks. And I'll run through everything again in the morning. Any questions, just give me a shout. Cheers.